This play is sponsored by the California Civil Liberties Public Education Program, a state-funded grant project of the California State Library.
Now, LA Theater Works continues with Boats on a River by Julie Marie Myatt.
I'm having a great time here in Cambodia. Oof, wonderful. Mind expanding. People are friendly. Food is great. Everything's cheap. Yeah, it's really been a top-notch trip so far. Really been something. Seen a lot of great sights. Really enjoying the sights.
What are you drawing, Kolab? Kolab, what are you drawing?
My mother.
We have other colors if you want.
I know.
Why does she look like this?
I don't know.
Are you sure? Why is the whole page covered in black?
I like this color.
I see. And Lida,
What?
you haven't drawn anything.
There's nothing to draw.
Nothing?
No.
Nothing you're thinking about your family today?
Can I sit in your lap, Mr. Max?
No. I'm sorry, you can't.
If you want me to, I will. I don't mind.
I don't want you to, Lida.
Don't you like me?
Of course I like you. But I will never ask you to do those kinds of things. I can like you just because you're Lida. I've told you that, right?
Yes.
You don't have to do those things anymore.
What if I just wanted to sit there?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lida. Do you want to talk about it?
Do we have to talk today?
No, I guess not.
Good.
Mr. Webb. Look at me, bowing like a regular native.
Great.
I like this custom. Really grows on you, huh?
Uh-huh.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I called your office, and they said you were in Bangkok.
Oh, I was. I'm back now. Say, what happened to those little twins, those babies? The couple that I met in the hotel wanted to adopt them and left me 4 messages that they were still looking for...
We found a relative of the mother who wanted to adopt them.
Oh.
How was Bangkok?
But they could have had a big backyard, their own
You were there in
room.
business?
Where?
Bangkok?
Oh, yeah. Action for All had a conference.
How'd it go?
4 days of long, boring meetings about the continued increase in the sex trade and sex trafficking, new anti-trafficking laws and the details of those laws, who wrote them and why, and to conclude, PowerPoint lectures on the growing impossibilities of stopping sex trafficking in Southeast Asia.
Productive.
The sex trade is to Southeast Asia what oil is to Saudi Arabia and Iraq.
Was that the slogan of the week?
It's just a different kind of war. By the end of it, I had to stop listening. Tried a little recreational drugs to just kind of get my head back on straight. Whew. It's everywhere there.
Uh-huh.
Those little trips to my subconscious, they could get really habit-forming.
Did you find anything?
Where? Oh.
So, are you visiting the shelter for any particular reason today?
No, just checking in. Wanted to see how my small victories in the midst of my big failure are doing.
Well, the 2 youngest are doing great, actually.
Really?
Yeah, they're getting counseling, they're sleeping better, they're making friends. They've become obsessed with getting and riding bicycles. But we really don't have the money or the room.
Really? Now that makes me feel happy. I'm glad to hear that, Mr. Webb. I really am. To tell you the truth, that goddamn conference got me so depressed. Jesus, I thought, what the hell was I thinking? Human rights. I could be making some real money in Houston defending housewives in divorce court. I could be raking it in just shuffling papers in patent law.
That would be satisfying.
The drug trade would be downright refreshing after this, I swear. And I like the pot over here. And that hashish I had in Bangkok, I could get used to that, which kind of disturbs me. I see how folks can get hooked on the stuff. I mean, it feels good, everything's fine when you're high, and it really helps ease the pain when your boss is tearing you a new one. This next raid has got to go off without a hitch.
Next raid?
Yeah, I've been busy trying to organize our next raid.
Uh-huh.
Please don't give me that look. We're going to work with the police this time. I've got a direct line. I'll let everyone know what's going on. I'm going to do it by the books, whatever the hell that means here. But I can't get one goddamn person to return my calls. I think the police are laughing behind my back. I do. Jerks. I've already got people asking for money and favors. What a headache.
When is this next raid going to happen?
Oh, I don't know yet. Rest assured, I'll keep you informed this time. You'd probably be interested to know that my boss told me, as he was tearing me a new asshole, but giving me a chance to prove him wrong, that he's not sure I'm cut out for this type of work. Hell, my father told me point blank as he was dropping me off at the airport. Son, why do you have to go across the goddamn ocean to prove that you want to help the needy and change the world? America's got poor people and prostitutes, don't we? Have you been to Las Vegas? You can help them, can't you? You don't have the personality as those folks working for Oxfam and UNICEF and so forth, son. They're scrappy. They're tough. Doctors, not lawyers. They're skinny vegetarians who don't mind a bug bite or two while they're picking snot out of some starving baby's nose or shoveling holes for a John. You don't even like your shoes to get scuffed, son. You're uptight. Got a B+ on your report card once and cried for a month. You're afraid of failure. You hate change. You're impatient. Your house looks like a goddamn ad from your mother's Good Housekeeping magazine. Dirt, women, and kids make you nervous. If I didn't know you better, I might think you're a fairy.
Nice.
Yeah, he's waiting at the airport right now with a big sign in block letters. Welcome home, son. I told you so.
He would get along with my dad.
Your dad give you a hard time?
Leaving the States was the only thing that ever made our relationship possible.
Yeah?
Yeah, he wanted other things for me.
Like what?
Security, sacrifice, 40-year mortgage, all those things he hated about his life.
So what'd you do?
Stayed here.
What do you think their fathers wanted for them?
I don't know. Food.
Why didn't you give those babies a chance to go to the States? I just don't get it.
It would have been illegal. It's a little thing called human trafficking.
You might have found a loophole. I mean, come on, look around you. You, of all people, knows how difficult this country is for little girls, for women.
This is their home.
Still.
Why do you think I stayed in Cambodia?
You like the beer girls. Sorry.
Have you noticed anything since you've been here?
Well,
You're an incredible place, huh? With yes, its lion's share of damage and corruption and problems and poverty, and yet you look how wonderful the people are. You look how people smile and bow and pray and laugh, despite so much destruction and trauma, despite murder and betrayal by each other. You look how people have carried on and they continue to persevere in this country. There's a kind of courage and patience and beauty here that I don't think I ever felt at home. Or maybe I didn't take the time to feel it. Maybe that's the difference.
but if you could have given one of them a chance to get out of here, to go live with a family in the United States, live in a nice house, get an education, you wouldn't do it.
No.
Why not?
Botox, breast implants, bulimia, Britney Spears, and everything else that begins with a B and ends with teenage girls just roaming the mall.
That's ridiculous and selfish. Those are choices.
Or expectations.
Choices, please. At least they have choices. Come on, Sidney. It's a safer place.
For shopping for clothes they don't need?
To live, to grow up.
You know, I don't think that that's the answer to the problem. I've got work to do.
What's the answer?
Action for all?
Hi, Yen. You can't smoke. Give me that. Give me the cigarette.
Mister,
America.
Very hot here. Very dirty. 3 showers. And counting. Having a great time here.
Where are they? I don't know. Maybe there's no school today. Maybe. Oh, here they come! There they are! There's the tall girl. Oh, look at her hair. She's wearing pigtails. She's got new ribbons. Blue. Oh, lucky. Oh, there's the fat girl. She's got candy in her hand. I can see it. Yen likes that kind of candy. I like it too. Do you miss her? Who? Mama. No. I do. Hey, look! There's a boy with the blue bicycle! Sometimes she was nice. Maybe. With the candy, she was nice. Look, he's leaving, and the girl's with him too. Maybe that's his sister. She's so pretty and tall. I wish I could be his sister. He'd let you ride on his bicycle if you were his sister. And maybe he could tell her parents to buy me a bicycle for my birthday. Tell them to buy the same color. Exactly the same. Just like his. No, tell him to ask for red. No. Red, for you. No, we'd both have blue bicycles. Riding down the street from school in our clean uniforms. Riding, riding, riding. Happy, happy. La, la, la. La, la, la. Happy, happy, happy. And we'd get home to our parents. La, la, la. Hi, Mother. Hi, Father. Guess what we learned in school today? What, children? What did you learn? Nothing. But we've got these great bicycles, and we got ribbons, and we got you, so we don't care what we learn, as long as we're riding. Riding, 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 riding. Riding all around the city as fast as we can, because we can ride and see the chickens in the market and the fancy clothes in the stores. And we could ride to the river and watch the boats on the river go up and down, and the people waving from their boats, and we wave back. Hello, people out there in your boats? Hello, people out there in your boats? Hello. What's it like out there on the water? It's warm and misty. Misty? Yeah. What are you catching out there? Nothing. Nothing? Why aren't you catching fish? We're not here to catch fish. We're just sailing by. Where are you going? No, we don't know. We're just floating with the river, floating with the breeze. Floating with the breeze? With the river? What if it takes you somewhere you don't want to go? What? What if the river takes you somewhere you don't want to go? I can't hear you. The mist is in my ears. What if it takes you away? I can't hear you, but I sure like your bicycles. You're lucky to have nice new bicycles, but I really think you should have asked for red. I don't want red. Everyone knows red is better, little girl. Why? Red is the color of the sun, and you can always tell where you are from the sun. Not if you don't know where you are, and you don't know where you're going. Goodbye, little girl. Goodbye, little boy. Our boat is moving faster. The river is taking us away into the sun. Who knows where we'll be tomorrow? Goodbye. Good luck to you and your happy, happy family. La, la, la. And we'd watch the boat keep floating down the river, and we wouldn't stop waving until we couldn't see any of more of their hands waving back at us. Their hands are too small to see. Their hands are gone on the river. Their boat is gone. We don't know where they're going, but we'd ride home to our parents and say, "Hello, Mother and Father. We're so glad our house is on land. And what's for dinner? I hope it's duck. Happy, happy, happy. La, la, la. La, la, la."
Everyone's been looking for you.
We were just playing, Yan.
A silly game. Hurry up, dinner's ready. Everyone's waiting. Go.
Aren't you coming?
Go.
How'd she get out? Huh? How the hell did Yen get out?
How's it look like she got out?
Well, Jesus. Why don't you have bars up here? You should have bars on these windows.
No.
Of course you should. Look what happens. You need bars on these windows.
No.
Yes.
You cannot make these little angels live in another cage. I won't have it.
That's ridiculous.
And why?
They can escape anytime they want.
Oh, so it's better to remind them that they can't.
Yes. She must have climbed across the rooftop and down. I bet she had someone to meet her. Jesus. Well, I'm gonna go look for her. I just can't stand around and...
No.
What do you mean, no?
We can't make her stay here.
Yes, we can. I'm calling the police.
They won't do anything.
What?
If she wants to go, we can't force her.
She's 13! Sidney? This is the answer to the problem. What's the matter with you people?
God bless her. The little ones will be crushed.
Yes.
Yen! Yen! Damn it. God damn it. Damn it all.
Mekong River, Phnom Penh. Ted Thompson was here.
Hello, Mekong. I am Yen. I came from Vietnam, a little girl. I come back to you, an old woman. I am asking you to take me with you tonight. Please. Take me down your river to Vietnam and leave me on the shores of my homeland. Please. That is all I ask of you. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how you get me there. I don't care who finds me. I don't care if no one knows who I am, and I am ugly and awful. I don't care if fish feed on my body and boats don't stop to take me on board. I don't care if all my bones scatter and nothing but my hands reach the edge of Vietnam. But please, let these fingers grab the soil where I was born one last time, so that this girl may end and a new one begin. Just take me home where I belong, so that I can start again. Start fresh, safe, and new. Give me new courage. Give me new eyes. Give me new parents. Bring me back in a warm home. Bring me back in a new body, healthy and free. Bring me back as a boy.
Action for All has decided to pull out its operations in Cambodia after a brief effort at combating the child sex trade in Phnom Penh. Upon receiving dozens of threats from unknown parties, which they believe are connected to the Cambodian military and police, the organization concluded this country is not an environment conducive to our long-term plans.
No surprises there.
No, I guess not.
I've called your wife. She's coming to get you.
Why?
I'm sick of you.
Margaret?
You're getting too comfortable sleeping here.
Who says I'm comfortable?
This place is not going to fall apart without you.
I never said it would.
You have your own children who need you.
Margaret, please.
And you're unhappy.
I'm not.
Please, look at yourself.
I think I look fine. Handsome, even.
Please.
Look, I like my job, Margaret. I like that you help me with all these children. But if you don't mind, I would like to keep my personal life, once and for all, out of the conversation.
This is your personal life. Sidney.
This is your personal life.
Yes,
Margaret?
It is. This is my personal life. You're right. And there have been nights I've wished for nothing more than someone I could go home to. Someone whom I loved and could devote myself to. Who I could talk to about myself. A warm body to hold. To be held. But that is not the choice I made with my life. I went in another direction. I don't regret it. I live with my choices quite comfortably. But I'm sorry. I cannot stand by and watch you destroy what I happen to believe, what I know is very important. Your refuge. Your adult refuge from here. You need your own refuge, Sidney. Love and kindness. We both made choices. But this is your personal life, too, and you're killing it.
No.
No. You marry a sex worker, have 2 kids with her, and leave her. And you want to tell me that your work and personal life are not a bit at odds at the moment?
Yes.
And I thought you were a smart man.
A smart man, Margaret, would have known that he could fall in love with a beautiful, exotic woman and marry her and give her 2 beautiful children, but he could not give her back her own childhood. He couldn't take away the scars and battle all the demons.
Did she ask you to do that?
I can't battle the demons here at work and then go home and do it there, too. I can't. There's no refuge for me at home anymore, for either of us. It's just old wounds and shame and sorrow that I can't take away. I fail her daily.
Oh, so this is about you, is it? You think you're failing your wife?
I know I am.
Please, get off your high horse, Sidney. Stop acting like the only thing people want from you and the only thing you have to offer people is fixing them. What makes you so special? You have a magic potion? A wand? Some kind of superpowers that I haven't seen? No one has asked you to fix them, Sidney. Not your wife or these girls. That's not what we're here for. We are here to give them food and shelter and aid and love and a future. That's all we can do. You think you can mend all the loss and all the scars, and you will fail. I promise, you will fail. You can't do it. All the factories in this country couldn't sew these little girls back together. Make it look like nothing has changed. Nothing is broken. There are too many scars. And there's not enough thread or stitches to go around. We can't mend anyone back to someone they might have been. We can only hold them together as they are, wounds and all. And that's all right. That's wonderful, actually. Your wife had a horrible childhood, and it had nothing to do with you. She got hurt, and you weren't there. Get over yourself and get her some help. Send Max. Send me. But please, go home and be her friend and stop trying to make her better.
I don't know how to do that.
Why not?
I don't think it's possible.
So you're giving up? You and that Mr. Black have a lot in common.
I'm not leaving the country.
Worse. You're abandoning someone who loves and needs you because you don't know how to be her husband without being the hero. Everybody wants to be a hero. Such a waste of decent men.
Sidney.
Tom.
Excuse me, Sidney. Nice to see you, Tom. 2 bicycles are sitting outside your office, and this note.
Sidney, please give these to Kolab and Lida, with my thanks. To hell with action for all, and my father. I will return home with my head held high. At least there are 2 girls in your care. But please keep an eye on them. Give my regards to Sister Margaret. Go home to your wife. Yours, Jonathon Black.
Mr. Webb says we're here on the map, and that is where we were. And there are roads and houses and water here and there. Maybe Yen is hiding somewhere in between.
Do you think she's waiting for us?
No.
Why not?
She knows you're too young to leave, and I'm too scared.
I'm not too young.
You're a little kid.
So?
This is a good place for you.
You're a little kid.
Look at all these roads. So many places to go.
What's wrong with being little?
Nothing.
I can't help it.
I know.
I'm 5.
Ted Thompson's going home now. Going home to his wife and kids. Excited about that. Really feel like I've seen all that I came to see and had a grand old time. Really enjoyed myself. Learned a lot. And saw some sights. Enjoyed the treasures of the land. We'd love to do it again sometime. Love to get to know the people.
This concludes our presentation of Boats on a River by Julie Marie Myatt. The cast in alphabetical order was Samantha Abrigo as the Cambodian girl, John Cabrera as Jonathon Black, Gregory Itzin as Sidney Webb, Jane Lee as Lida, Amy Sara Lim as a Cambodian girl, Emily Liu as Tam Webb, William Mapother as Ted Thompson, Jenny O'Hara as Sister Margaret, Michelle Ongkingco as Kolab, Elizabeth Pan as Yen, and Keo Woolford as Max. Live sound effects by Mark Ruttman. Recording, editing, and mixing engineer Mark Holden. Original music by Dengue Fever. Directed by Michael Bigelow Dixon. Executive producer Susan Albert Loewenberg.